up, everybody, and welcome back to the Project Reboot kitchen. Well, I hope you've got something crunchy in the cupboard, because after this video, you're going to be craving that crunch in a big way. Today in the Project Reboot kitchen, we're going to take this beautiful skin-on pork picnic roast and transform it into the crunchiest, juiciest pork that you've ever had. The picnic roast is a part of the lower pork shoulder, and it's got just the right combination of skin, fat, meat, and bone to give us a medley of textures and flavors that no other roast can compete with. Now, my folks are in town, and so we're going to tap into our Filipino heritage and prepare this picnic roast like it's a mini version of lechon. Lechon is a delicacy in the Philippines where they take a suckling pig and slow roast it until the skin is impossibly crispy and the fat has rendered into a self-basting marinade of porky deliciousness. Now, before we get started, if you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe so I can share more recipes and family shenanigans with you. And if you end up trying this recipe, smash that like button and leave a comment so we can chat about it. All right, without further ado, let's do this thing. Now, this recipe is incredibly simple. The hardest part of the whole thing is keeping your willpower in check for the 3 hours it takes to transform this roast from a blushing pink hue to a beautiful, crispy golden brown. Now we'll start by taking a large pot and filling it with water. Then we'll take some baking soda and add it to the water and let it dissolve. Next, we'll take some of that baking soda and gently massage it all over the skin. This will help to clean and tenderize the skin so it's not teeth-shatteringly hard when it comes out of the oven. We'll let that sit for 15 to 20 minutes while we preheat the oven to 350 degrees and gather the rest of our ingredients. Now, like a lot of great recipes, this one has a short ingredients list. We'll just need a little bit of oil, some rub for seasoning. Here we've made a rub out of salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then some whole cloves of peeled garlic. Lastly, we'll need just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Now that we've let the baking soda do its thing, it's time to pour out all of that water and give this little oinker a good rinse. Then we'll pat it dry with some paper towels. Once we've got it dry, we'll take a knife, channel all of our pent-up aggression, and cut this roast like it owes us a considerable sum of money. Then we'll take the cloves of garlic and, oh, yikes. We'll take the cloves of garlic and do some unmentionable things to our roast. We'll never speak of this again, but it'll be worth it in the end. Then we'll take our oil and brush the meat sides of the roast thoroughly. This will give our seasoning something to stick to, which we'll apply now, being careful to ensure that every inch of the surface is generously covered in that rub. Next, we'll make some holes in the skin that will help it to bubble and crisp when we put it in the oven. Then we'll brush the skin generously with a mixture of apple cider vinegar and kosher salt. This will help to dry and soften the skin as it cooks. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Then there's nothing left to do but to place the roast uncovered in an oven and wait as the aroma it produces subjects you to the cruelest kind of torture for the next 3 hours. Now, assuming you've managed to withstand the temptation of picking at your roast as it cooks, go ahead and pull it out of the oven after 3 hours and treat yourself to a symphony of crackle and crunch. Alright, let's see what the fam has to say about this one.
Oh my god. Man, this is one crunchy skin. Oh my gosh.
How does it taste? Is it crispy?
Scott and I did the right thing on this one. It's better than the lechon actually that you get in the Philippines because the flavor is just all the way through the garlic and what else did we put in here, Scott? I don't remember.
Salt and
pepper and garlic. It's just all the way through from the skin to the inside. And see, there's the garlic that we injected in there and it just flavored the whole thing. That's why I couldn't say, I mean, there's no word to describe it.
That's not a bad knife.
Hey, look, I'm gonna have to thank you in what do you call it? Setting the table. Right? That was really good of you, but you gave me a very small spoon.
Sorry.